Hello, I'm Milford's Mayor, Ben Blake, and I'm here at the Historical Society with Milford City Historian Art Stowe. And we're here to talk a little bit about Milford's remarkable legacy. Milford is 378 years young. We were founded 150 years before George Washington took the oath of office and the Constitution was ratified. And ever since Peter Prudent and our founding fathers bought this land along the banks of the Wepwag River from Ansantaway and the Pawgasets, Milford really has been the epicenter of history. We have a lot of remarkable things in our town, but to find out a little bit more about the people and the events that have really shaped this nation and this world, there's no better resource than Art Stowe.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. It's a pleasure to be here today and to show you the Milford Historical Society. As you say, Milford has been at the center of American history for almost all of American history. Everything that has happened in this country, from colonial times to the Revolution to the 19th century, it is all filtered through this town. It's had an effect on this town, and this town has had a huge effect on it. So that's why it's nice to share Milford, share its history, and preserve as much of its history as possible. A house such as this, which was built around 1700, was threatened with demolition in the 1930s, and a group of people saved it. So, as city historian, what we like to do is preserve as much as we can, but also recognize that change is inevitable and good for the town. Through the colonial period, through the Revolutionary War, when we had Mistress Merwin, who was a local heroine, to alert the Milford citizens to a British raiding party, to the abandonment of 200 American prisoners of war on the shores of Milford. And the people of Milford gathered together to care for these men, happily most of whom survived. But everything that has taken place through our history has again been through here, from something as simple as we all take for granted downtown, the railroad. When that came through in the 1840s, all of a sudden, Milford was opened up to New York and Boston and the greater world. So we invite everybody to come to the Milford Historical Society to share things. And as city historian, it's my pleasure to tell the story of Milford, to answer questions for people. So I would encourage anyone to reach out and speak to me about it.
So come find out more and celebrate Milford's living history.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.